The Sabbath was made before sin, so how is it just for Jews? In the beginning, God spoke worlds into existence. Light sprang from darkness, oceans roared to life, and humanity awoke under heaven's watchful gaze. 6 majestic days of creation ended, and on the 7th God himself rested. He blessed that day, sanctified it, and established it long before sin entered Eden. Let that echo in your minds. Before sin existed, before there was Jew or Gentile, God created the Sabbath. So how then can anyone dare claim that the Sabbath belongs only to the Jews? Pastors, priests, imams, and skeptics alike, you boldly proclaim from pulpits and platforms that the Sabbath is Jewish tradition. You label it outdated, irrelevant, and obsolete. Yet Scripture defiantly contradicts your words. Genesis 2:3 unequivocally states, God blessed the 7th day and sanctified it. Was Adam a Jew? Was Eve a Jew? Or was the Sabbath woven into the fabric of creation for all mankind? I challenge you, every voice that claims wisdom, every tongue that speaks authority, answer this. If the Sabbath predates sin, how can it be confined to one nation or culture? Did God sanctify the Sabbath for himself or for humanity? Jesus himself rebuked this narrow mindset, declaring the Sabbath was made for man, not for a select few. Skeptics sneer, dismissing this as ancient ritual. Yet truth doesn't bend to skepticism. Truth remains steadfast and immovable. You who claim devotion to Scripture, why do you ignore Isaiah's prophecy? From one Sabbath to another shall all flesh come to worship before me. Not Jewish flesh alone, but all flesh. To the pastors who preach Sunday worship, claiming tradition surpasses commandment, consider your stand. If the Sabbath existed before the first sin, what man-made tradition has authority to change it? What mortal decision can override God's eternal decree? To the imams who say, the Sabbath is Jewish, hear the echo of creation itself, long before Abraham, Moses, or Muhammad breathed their first breath. The Sabbath predates every prophet, every race, every creed. It belongs not to one culture, but to the Creator himself, who calls every nation under heaven to rest and worship on his holy day. Priests who shift sacred obligation to Sunday heed the warning. Human authority can never rewrite divine law. How can a day that God himself set apart become obsolete or irrelevant? Can man annul what God has sanctified? The Sabbath remains as everlasting as the Creator who established it. Non-believers mockingly question, why cling to an ancient ritual? Yet it's no mere ritual, it's a divine appointment with the Creator of the universe. Dare you dismiss this appointment with casual disdain? Dare you erase what God himself etched into the very order of creation? I challenge each of you, skeptics, pastors, imams, priests, non-believers, bring forth one verse, one authoritative proof that nullifies the Sabbath's universal origin. You cannot, because it does not exist. The Sabbath is not Jewish, it is divine. It's not outdated, it's timeless. It's not optional, it's mandatory. As eternity approaches, remember this. The Sabbath was set at creation, observed by the faithful patriarchs, honored by Jesus himself, and kept by the apostles. Its divine origin and perpetual obligation stand irrefutable. The Sabbath belongs to every soul ever created, because the Sabbath belongs to God. If the Sabbath was created before sin, before separation, before division, then how dare you confine it to a single nation or culture? The Sabbath remains universal, eternal, divine. It's time to honor it.